Hey, what's up, guys? Becca. So I had like the most craziest day yesterday. A lot of good stuff happened, but some crazy drama. Like, okay, first I decided basically it all revolves around like me going on a walk with my friend. We leave our house because like he's my neighbor. And we walk down the street to our, like, local cigarette store. And, like, the freaking SWAT team is out doing, like, a drug raid on this house that's, like, right next door to, like, the local cigarette store. It was really crazy. They were, like, in full riot gear, helmets, face masks, like, it was crazy. They had, like, assault rifles, like, that big and stuff. They had the big bulletproof van out, and it was wild. So we just stood there watching that for a minute. And I was gonna shoot some video, but the cops kept looking at us. And I was like kind of freaked out about maybe, I don't know if it's like, I don't know what the rules are on videotaping, cops doing their job, but I don't like cops. I don't like dealing with them. They can do their job and I'll do mine and we'll not meet. Okay, so we're walking back, and we're just drifting around the neighborhood, and we find this wallet on the side of the road. And, of course, it has no money in it. It's got, ID and ATM card and library card and stuff. And, like, that stuff's really hard to get replaced. So we looked at the address, and it turned out to be somebody who lived in our neighborhood, based on the street name. And so we're going, and it ends up being, like, it kind of looks like a retirement home, but it's not. It's actually like a place for crazy people. And, no, not really. I mean, it's for crazy people and people who, have disabilities. I shouldn't call them crazy people. Gosh. But, okay, so we take this wallet to this place, and I'm like, I'm going to stay outside with the dog. I'm making my, male, who can fend for himself, neighbor go in and take this wallet in. And it turns out that, like, we have to be buzzed in or something, and there was this old lady standing there, and she was like, I'll show you where he lives, and we told him the number, or we told her the number, and she knew the guy's first name, so we were like, cool, whatever. So we go up this elevator, and, like, I was like, I can't bring my dog in there. And she's like, come on, I'll give your dog some water. And it was like, okay, whatever, And so we go and we knock on this dude's door, and, like, there's this lady inside of the apartment who wouldn't open the door for us. And we're like, we're just trying to give back your dude's wallet, like, take it from us. We don't want it, And she's like, well, come on down to my apartment. I'll give the dog some water, and you can just leave the wallet with me, because I guess the dude who owns the wallet wasn't home, and I don't know what's up with the lady who lives there. She was probably wacko, too. And so, okay, we get in this apartment, and the first thing that I smell is cats, and I'm like, oh, shit. My dog gets along great with cats, but cats sometimes don't like my dog. But the cat was being chill, was sitting on the other side of the room just watching the dog, and the lady gives the dog some water, and we leave the wallet on the counter, we turn to leave, and I mean, these are really, really small apartments. So there's like this really little hallway that's like pretty short where the door opens, and so we're walking towards the door, and all of a sudden this cat lunges all four legs and latches onto the side of my dog. My dog just starts screaming, okay? And like, seriously, me and my dog have been together for 7 years. And I've never, ever, ever, ever heard her scream the way that she screamed yesterday. It was really, 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 like, just straight terrifying. The cat jumped on her a second time, and I'm pushing on my dog to, like, get her out of this apartment. And she's pushing on my neighbor to get him to open the door to get her out of this apartment. And the cat, is on her a second time, just tearing at my dog. It was crazy. And so then he gets the door open, and the cat goes up again for a third time. And I guess I must have stuck my knee in between the cat and the dog to try and, like, get this little shit off my dog, man. I mean, it was, like, tearing up my dog. And it ended up like tearing my favorite dress, and it split my my knee open kind of bad, but not really. But I like ended up getting blood on my dress just standing there trying to get out of the apartment, and I ended up having to walk home like holding my dress up, and I was so freaked out. I mean, I was just like, get me the fuck out of here, you know. And we got out of the building, and we got home, and you know, patched me up and cleaned me up, and we went over the dog, but we couldn't find anything. I didn't find anything on her until later. She's got a couple scratches that are like maybe an inch long, and they're parallel. There's 2 of them, so it's obviously from the same, you know, swap. But it was crazy. So I think that was all. I don't know. Is that all? Yeah, I know. I said I would play my drum. I don't know if I said this or not. I said I would play my drum in my next video, but, yeah, you just get me talking.